Okay, next on the agenda is the opening of bids for the project supply, delivery, and installation of the document management and tracking system. So we would like to acknowledge the presence of our bidders. First is Mr. Roger and Petaylan. Petaylan. Tama ba? Sige. Sir Roger from Elf Station. Next, from my BCB, we have Anna Marie Doga. By Zoom. It's Liana Leiko. Good morning. Also, Michael Mercado Liana. Jan. Okay. We also have from ISI, ICOMTech, Mr. Jose Enriquez and Ms. Cora Candas by Zoom. Okay, good morning. Ay, kayo rin po, sir. Kayo si Sir Jose Enriquez. Oh, good morning, sir. All right. So, good morning. This is the opening of bids for the project supply, delivery, and installation of the document management and tracking system. So before we begin with the opening of bids, we would like to remind our prospective bidders that we will be following the procedures laid down under RA 12009 with respect to the opening of bids. Presents or absents lang po tayo. Pag present po yung document, we will rate it as passed. Otherwise, we will rate it as failed. So, open mo ng financial document. Then after evaluation, pag hindi pa na-DQ, then we will proceed with the opening of the financial. Like technical muna natin, financial. Okay? So, let's begin po. Let's start with Elf Station. Submitted August 11, 2025 at 8:15 a.m.
Mr. Chair, we will now proceed with the opening of the first bid. So, the Clark International Airport Corporation received a bid from Elf Station Incorporated through Mr. Romeo Camacho on August 11, 2025 at 8:15 a.m. So, to the representative of Elf Station present today, Mr. Roger Petaylan. Sir, do you confirm that this is your bid and it is in the same condition as submitted? Thank you, sir. Inside the sealed bid are three separately signed and sealed envelopes labeled the original copy, copy number 1, copy number 2. We will distribute copy number 2 to the members of the technical working group and copy number 1 to the members of the back. And we shall open the original copy. Inside the original copy are two folders labeled the original technical component and the original financial component. We shall now proceed with the opening of the original technical component. First document is the Certificate of PhilJEP's Registration, Platinum Membership of Elf Station Incorporated. This is valid until December 6, 2025. Next document is the Certificate of Incorporation with the Articles of Incorporation. Next is the Proof of Submission of the General Information Sheet with the period covered February 15, 2025, with the attached General Information Sheet. And the Beneficial Ownership Declaration for the year 2025. Next document is the proof of submission to the Securities and Exchange Commission for the audited financial statement for the period covered December 31, 2024, with the attached annual income tax return for the year 2024, the acknowledgement of the BIR of the proof of submission, a copy of the audited financial statements. Next document is the certificate of non-default on similar contracts. This document is signed by the bidder and is duly notarized. Next document is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, which are similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. This form is signed by the bidder. With the following supporting documents: a notice to proceed, a notice of award. Next document is the statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid. The bidder declared one government contract in the title Supply Delivery Installation and Configuration of an Executive Management System with a contract value at award of 4,900,000, and also a private contract in the form of a integrated management information system for Clever Master General Services Incorporated with a total contract value at award and at completion of 15 million. This document is signed by the bidder. With the following supporting documents: a certificate of completion, a certificate of final acceptance. Both documents are signed. A certificate of completion, also signed. A certificate of final acceptance, signed. Next document is the bid security in the form of a bid securing declaration. This document is signed by the bidder and is duly notarized. Next document is the statement of conformity with the technical specification and terms of reference. The document is signed by the bidder. Next document is the manpower deployment schedule, signed by the bidder. Next is the delivery schedule, also signed by the bidder. Next is the certificate of warranty, signed by the bidder. A copy of the terms of reference. Next document is the omnibus sworn statement. This document is signed by the bidder and is duly notarized. Also, an attached authority to sign secretary certification from their board. This is signed and duly notarized. That's all for the bid of Elf Station, Mr. Chair.
Okay, let's proceed with our next bidder, Secretary.
Our next bidder is from the My BCB Incorporated. So the bidder, through Mr. Michael Mercado, submitted their bid on August 11, 2025 at 8:27 a.m. So to the representative of the My BCB Incorporated, do we have Miss Anna Marie Donoga, Miss Miss Liana Leiko, and Mr. Michael Mercado? Good morning po, Miss Liana.
Hello po.
Ma'am, do you hear us?
Hello, sir. Yes po.
Oo. Oo. Ma'am, can we confirm if this is your bid and it is on the same condition as you submitted earlier?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you po. So we will now proceed with the opening of this bid. So inside the sealed bid are three separately signed and sealed envelopes with the label. To our bidder, we'll just restart the document projector. Please stand by. So again, inside the sealed bid are three separately signed and sealed documents labeled the copy number 1, the original bid, and copy number 2. So copy number 2 to the members of the technical working group and copy number 1 to the members of the back. And we will proceed with the opening of the original bid. Inside the original bid are two separately signed and sealed envelopes labeled the original financial component and the original technical component. So we will proceed with the opening of the original technical component. Inside the original technical component is a bound document. So we will proceed with reading its content. First document is the Certificate of PhilJobs Registration, Platinum Membership of MyBCB Incorporated. This is valid until June 11, 2026. All the documents are signed. Next document is the Securities and Exchange Commission Certificate of Incorporation of MyBCB Incorporated. And with the amended Articles of Incorporation. Next document is a mayor's permit issued by the LGU of Quezon City. This is valid until Feb 21, 2026, signed by the bidder. Next is the tax clearance certificate issued by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. So this is valid until February 12, 2026, also signed by the bidder. Next document is the proof of submission to the Securities and Exchange Commission of the General Information Sheet. This is for the period covered May 30, 2025. Attached with the GIS is a beneficial ownership declaration for the year 2025. All the pages are certified through copy. Next document is the Certificate of Non-Default on Similar Contracts. So this is signed by the bidder and also notarized. Next document is the statement of the bidder's ongoing government and private contracts. All the pages are signed with the following supporting documents: a notice of award, a copy of contract agreement, a notice to proceed, meetings of the project steering committee, a notice of award, a copy of a consultancy agreement, a copy of notice to proceed. Next document is the statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, similar to the contract to be bid. The bidder declared one government contract titled the Procurement of Development of Online Filing and Application System to the Energy Regulatory Commission with a total contract value at completion of 6 million. This document is signed by the bidder. The supporting documents to the SLCC are the following: a certificate of completion, a certificate of satisfactory testing completion, a copy of the notice of award, a copy of the contract agreement, a copy of the notice to proceed. All the pages are certified through copy. Next document is the bid security in the form of a bid securing declaration. This form is signed and duly notarized. Next document is the schedule of requirements. This is signed by the bidder. Next document is the statement of conformity with the technical specification and terms of reference. All the documents are signed. All the pages of the TOR are also signed. Next document is the software manufacturer certificate, also signed by the bidder. A copy of the brochure of the data tracking management system. Next is the certification showing the solution provider has successfully completed 3 software development projects of similar scope, including implementation support within the last 3 years. So this is a certificate of completion, a certificate of satisfactory testing completion, a certificate of final acceptance, a certificate of acceptance and completion, a certificate of satisfactory performance. Next document is the production delivery schedule signed by the bidder. Next is the personnel requirement certification, also signed by the bidder. Next is the after sales or parts, the warranty and support services certification, signed by the bidder. Next is the statement of conformity with the bid bulletins issued for this project. A copy of the bid bulletin number 1. This is signed by the bidder and all the pages are also signed. Next document is a copy of the proposal of the bidder. Next is a company profile. Next documents are the certificate of registration from the IAS accreditation, a certificate of registration from the National Telecommunications Commission, next document is the Omnibus Sworn Statement. This document is signed by the bidder and is duly notarized. with an attached authority to sign secretary certification. This is also signed and notarized. Next is the net financial contracting capacity. So the NFCC of this bidder is as follows: 192,162,296 pesos and 88 centavos. Again, that's 192,162,296 pesos and 88 centavos. Kita ba? So this document is also signed by the bidder. Supporting the NFCC is a SEC submitted audited financial statement for the period covered December 31, 2024, with the proof of acknowledgement from the BIR and copy of the audit report. Next document is a joint venture agreement labeled not applicable. Next is a certification from the relevant government office of their country stating that Filipinos are allowed to participate in government procurement activities for the same item or product, also labeled not applicable. A certification from the DTI if the bidder claims preference as a domestic bidder or domestic entity, also labeled not applicable. Next document is the project team curriculum vitae or Annex A. This is signed by the bidder and confirmed by the nominated personnel. All the CVs are signed by the nominated professionals and of the bidder. Next document is the team composition and task or Annex B. This is also signed by the bidder. That's all, Mr. Chair, for our second bidder.
Thank you. So let's now open the last bid.
Our last bidder for today is from the ISI Icomtech Incorporated. They submitted their bid on August 11, 2025 at 8:49 a.m. through Mr. Jose Enriquez. Sir, good morning. Do you confirm that this is your bid and it is on the same condition as submitted po kanina? Proceed na po kami. Thank you. Inside the sealed box are three separately signed and sealed envelopes labeled the copy number 2, copy number 1, and original bid. So copy number 1 to the members of the back and copy number 2 TWG. And we will proceed with the opening of the original bid. Inside the original bid are separately signed and sealed original financial component and original technical component. We will proceed with the opening of the original technical component. Inside the original technical component is a bound document, also labeled original technical component. So we shall now proceed with reading the content. First document is the Certificate of PhilJEP's Registration Platinum Membership. This is valid until September 2025. All the documents are signed. Next document is the proof of final acceptance of the Securities and Exchange Commission of the General Information Sheet. This is for the period covering July 7, 2025. Attached with the GIS is a beneficial ownership declaration for the year 2025. All the pages are signed. Next document is the Certificate of Non-Default on Similar Contracts. This is signed by the bidder and is duly notarized. For the technical documents, we have the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. This document is signed by the bidder with the following supporting documents: a certificate of acceptance, a copy of the invoice, copy of billing statement, copy of purchase order, copy of the notice to proceed, a copy of notice of award. Next document is the statement of completed government and private contracts within the period of 3 years prior to the deadline for the submission of project bid. This document is signed by the bidder. These are the supporting documents: a copy of the invoice, copy of billing statement, invoice, billing statement, copy of purchase order, a certificate of completion and acceptance, invoice, billing statement, invoice, billing statement, invoice, billing statement, a copy of the contract agreement, copy of billing statement, copy of a contract agreement, copy of notice to proceed, copy of notice of award, invoice, official receipt, a copy of job order, a copy of notice to proceed, notice of award, an accomplishment report for delivery sign-off, all the pages are signed by the bidder. Next document is the statement of the single largest completed contract, similar to the contract to be bid. The bidder declared one government contract, the Document Management Information System issued to the Office of the Government Corporate Council, OGCC, with a amount of contract of 5 million pesos. This is signed by the bidder with the following supporting documents: a certificate of satisfactory completion and acceptance, a copy of the official receipt, a copy of the billing statement, copy of official receipt, billing statement, a proof of deposit, check, billing statement, official receipt, billing statement, copy of the contract agreement, an addendum to the contract, copy of notice to proceed, copy of notice of award. All the pages are signed. Next document is the bid security in the form of a bid securing declaration. This document is signed by the bidder and is duly notarized. Next document is the statement of conformity with the schedule of requirements. The statement of conformity with the technical specification. The statement of conformity with the terms of reference. All the pages are signed by the bidder. Next document is the omnibus sworn statement. This is signed by the bidder and is duly notarized. Also an attachment is a authority of signatory, the secretary's certificate issued by their board. This is signed and notarized. Next document are the curriculum vitae of the proposed project team. The CVs are signed by the bidder and by the nominated professionals. Next document is the project team composition. This document is also signed by the bidder. Next document is the statement of undertaking, a company profile, the brochure of the offered system solution. Next is a certificate that Icomtech IMS software is a Philippine domestic solution signed by the bidder. This is also duly notarized. Next document is the computation of the net financial contracting capacity or the NFCC. So the NFCC of this bidder is as follows: 44,424,630 pesos. Again, that's 44,424,630 pesos. This document is also signed by the bidder. Next document is the copy of the bid bulletin number 1. Pages are signed and confirmed by the bidder. That's all, Mr. Chair, for our last bidder.
Thank you, Secretariat. At this point, we will be asking our bidders, to those who are present, kindly stay in the reception area while we evaluate your submissions. And to those online, we'll put you in a waiting room and we will allow you again after our evaluation. Thank you. Sana mag-park natin, no? Palawot. Okay. So to our bidders, after due evaluation, these are the findings of the back insofar as the technical component of your bid is concerned. For Elf Station, these are the findings. First, the original bid was not signed per page. Second, non-submission of conformity. Non-submission of con non-submission of conformity to the bid bulletin and non-submission of the net financial contracting capacity. Now, insofar as the submissions of my BCB and ISI ICOMTech, these are all compliant and passed, insofar as the technical aspect is concerned. Now, we will be asking ELF Station if you will be submitting an MR or habang pinag-iisipan pa, isi-seal muna namin yung financial component of it. Na? Okay? Secretariat, kindly seal the submitted bid of.
Okay po. So, to our bidder representative from the ELF station, sir, you have 3 days from today to submit your motion for reconsideration, if any. And we will seal po muna for the meantime po yung mga bid niyo po. Okay po. And hindi na po kami mag-i-issue ng written notice, sir. So, these formal meetings po natin will be your official notification of your failure po. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you, Secretariat. Now let's begin with the opening of the financial component of the bid, starting with my BCB Inc.
So, we continue with the opening of the financial component. We have here is from the MyBCB Incorporated, 3 separately sealed and signed envelopes labeled the original financial component, the copy number 1, financial component, and copy number 2, financial component. So copy number 2 to the members of the technical working group, copy number 1 to the members of the back, and we will open the original financial component. Inside the original financial component is a bound document. So the first document is the financial bid form. So the bid of MyBCB Incorporated is as follows: 4,200,000 pesos only. Again, that's 4,200,000 pesos. The total bid price includes the cost of all taxes, such as but not limited to the value-added tax, which are itemized here in the price schedule. The bid form is signed by the bidder. Next document is the price schedule. For the price schedule for goods offered from within the Philippines, with a total price delivered at final destination of 4,200,000 pesos. This document is also signed by the authorized representative of the bidder. Mr. Chair, that's all for our bidder.
Kindly open the next financial component of the
Um,
bid.
Next one is the bid from the ISI ICOMTech Inc. So we have here 3 separately signed and sealed envelopes labeled the original financial component, copy number 1, financial component, and copy number 2, financial component. Copy number 2 to the members of the TWG, copy number 1 to the back, and we will proceed with the opening of the original. Inside the original financial component is a bound document labeled the original financial component. First document is the bid form. So the bid of ISI ICOMTech Inc. is as follows: 4,599,000 pesos. Again, that's 4,599,000 pesos. This total bid price includes the cost of all taxes, such as but not limited to the value-added tax, which are itemized in the price schedule. The bid form is signed by the bidder. Next document is the price schedule for goods offered from within the Philippines. So the total price delivered at final destination is also 4,599,000 pesos. This form is also signed by the bidder. For the price schedule for goods offered from abroad, this is blank, also signed by the bidder. Also attached is a authority of signatory, secretary certificate from the board of ISI Comtech, signed and notarized. And for the next document is the team composition and task, also signed by the bidder. Next is a certificate of undertaking of all the personnels nominated, signed by the bidder. Next are the curriculum vitae of the proposed project team. All the CVs are signed by the bidder and by the nominated professional. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. To the TWG and to the back members, do we need time to evaluate, deliberate again? Okay, with TWG. To the back. To deliberate, back members? Or okay na? So ano kayo sir? Okay. Alright. So we find the submissions or prospective bidders. We find the submissions of IBCB Inc. and ISI ICOMTech insofar as the financial component of their bid both rated as passed. Okay. So to our prospective bidders, after this, we will be conducting our bid evaluation for the said project, and we will notify you of the results thereof. So, any questions from our bidders from uh, Health Station or my BCB and ISI ICOMTech? Any comments, questions? O, sige. So, as read, the bid of my BCB Incorporated is at 4.24 million 200,000 pesos. And for ISI ICOMTech, their bid as read is 4,599,000 pesos, both inclusive of ta- taxes. Okay. So if there are no further comments to our prospective bidders, thank you for participating in our bid. And Secretariat, reminders.
So we will just like to remind our bidders that the Bids and Awards Committee will enter the non-contact period for the duration of the bid evaluation until the notification of the award. So we advise our bidders to refrain from contacting our members, and we will just notify you of the result of the bid. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you once again to our bidders. You're all excused. Thank you.